Rainbow Girl versus the Terror Skull. So, one of you choose the Rainbow Girl? He goes, I am not the Rainbow Girl. All right, now this is a demo. So the difference we do the demos, we remove 3 of the levels of the crowd meter. This is to make it go a little bit faster. We're going to leave in the 0, the 3, and the 5. You'll find out why that's important in just a minute. All right, I'm going to borrow this competitor, the Rainbow Girl. You will notice on her card, there's a series of numbers. They match to the dice. They match the dice. For your turn roll, you will roll the dice. You will see what value you roll based on what comes out of that number. So in this case, a grapple is a 7. You will compare that to what your opponent rolls. 6. 7 is greater than 6. Rainbow Girl will draw a card and play a card. All right, the next thing you need to know is this special ability. Whenever her opponent rolls power, she draws a card. Whenever she rolls technique, he makes her re-roll it, which is her 10, very valuable. This is the LFF, the Legendary Fighting Federation. It also tells us which order we want to play our cards in. The L is for lead. Leads do not require to have anything else in play in order to play a lead. Follow-ups come next. Doesn't matter what type of follow-up, but a follow-up checks for at least 1 lead. You must have a lead to play a follow-up. You can have more than 1, and you can play more than 1 follow-up with the 1 lead. All right, but that's not how you win this game. The way you win this game is by hitting your finish. That is how you embarrass your opponent. You win the match. You get to make fun of them for days, weeks, months, years, whatever you want to do. When you hit the finish, what you're going to do is you're going to roll that dice. You're going to take the number on your card. You're going to add any bonuses. She just rolled an 8. Plus 1 is a 9. Then she checks the crowd meter. Our crowd meter starts at 0, so no bonus. 8, 9. You have 3 attempts. 1, 2, 3. You roll the dice each time. You see what number you roll. If it's equal to or greater, you kick out. If you kick out, all cards in play, both sides, get wiped. You flip your crowd meter. It adds 3 to the next finish roll that's hit. This is your escalation. This will end the game. That is the Super Show. One other card I want to make sure you're aware of. There are stops. We got a little stop sign right there. That stop will tell you can interrupt what your opponent is doing. If your opponent has played a lead submission or a finish submission, you can play that on their turn to kick that to their discard pile, and that stays in play for you. That is the Super Show. Deck building for 1 second. That number, if you don't like that number 26, you can take that out of your deck and put a new 26 in. It keeps it balanced. So you can get different starter sets will have different cards in it, so you can mix and match. Let's see. We've covered everything. The best way to learn Super Show is to play Super Show. I would suggest you shuffle the decks. You do not want your character in there. You will start with a hand size of 3. You have a max hand size of 10.
Dan, why don't you come play? I've already played with him.
I'm playing now.
Come here. Come over here. It's across.
It's a 1v1.
Oh,
1v1.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Come here. Okay, come here. You watch. I was just here.
All right. These seems like being equal to,
Understood. Grapple.
Okay, so pick a hand of 3.
Yep, I would make sure you got them well shuffled. I am the dirtiest player in the game. I will bury all of your good cards. You will never get any good cards when I'm demoing. Oh, sorry. Anyway, all right. Once you get the cards nice and shuffled and you think they're good, they're probably not, but draw 3 good cards. There are no bad cards in Super Show. All right. your first turn roll. You're both going to draw a card. Or, I'm sorry, you're both going to roll the dice. You can tell it's been a long day. Roll your dice. We're going to see who gets the first turn of the game. 9.
9.
All right, this is a tie. We do not allow ties in Super Show. You're both going to draw a card. We call that a bump. You're both drawing a card, then you're re-rolling that tie.
Roll again.
If you don't love rolling dice, you will hate this game.
Oh, that's all right.
6.
6.
Look at that, 2 ties, 2 bumps. You're going to draw another card, and you're going to roll again.
8. Time to strike.
10.
Oh, technique. Okay.
Oh, now wait a minute. Wait a minute. What was your special ability?
When your opponent rolls technique for the turn roll, you may force them to re-roll.
Re-roll
So
it.
get that stuff out of there and force that re-roll.
What is that? Submission.
Submission,
5.
purple. Oh, look.
5 and 8.
Boom, he took you out. All right, now you're going to draw a card for winning that turn roll. Now, you have to play a lead. You have nothing else in play.
Immediately.
It'll say at the top corner, lead, follow-up, finish. You just play it. All right, now he just dropped the chin choke. He is choking you. Are you going to take that from him? Do you have a stop sign in there that says stop any submission or stop lead submission? So you're taking the choke. So we read the text on the card. If you have another submission in play, draw 2 cards. You have no more submissions. That means we're rolling for the next turn, but you have a lead in play.
Agility 9.
Oh, big 9. He's going to draw a card. He beats that agility. Now, how are you going to get revenge for that awful choking you just took?
Follow up and strike.
Nope.
You need
He's
to
got
lead.
to have a
You have to have a
lead.
lead.
Must have a lead in play.
All right, 1-2
The
punch.
1-2 punch. Now you have the chance. You may play a stop card if you have one that targets lead strikes. Now look here. If your opponent has 2 other submissions in play, stop any submission. That is not a submission, and he only has 1 card in play. All right, that hits the 1-2 punch. You get to draw another good card. All right, now you're rolling. Both players now have a lead in play. We're going for a power 10.
10.
You have
Oh,
a true
now
special ability.
Your opponent rolls a power, they roll, draw 1 card.
you get to get a card. Maybe it's a stop. You get to draw a card. Maybe you're going for the... No, you don't play. You didn't win the turn roll. But he gets 2. So now you can play another lead if you want to, or you can play a follow-up. The follow-up is how you lead yourself to victory in this game, because that opens up your finishers to be played. He hits the follow-up finger lock. Now you have the opportunity. Now look here what it says. That is a follow-up. That is a submission. All right, so that triggers if you have another submission. You get in play, you get to draw 2 more good cards. He is digging for that finish. You don't want him to hit that finish. So now you're both going to roll. You've got an agility, you've got an agility. 9 versus 8. You get to draw a card for winning the turn roll. Now you have a lead in play, just like before. You can play another lead, or you can play a follow-up. Does not have to match color if you don't want to.
I know, but I'm working at work.
I like this.
I'm going to do that. Okay.
Oh, another finger lock. We don't like fingers. Now that one, each player stops a strike. That is not a strike. That is a submission. There is a neat thing about it. If you look at your stops, all of them are color-coded, so they will tell you.
We should each buy a different deck and
Yeah, I'm
play
going
together.
So you're letting it go
It's the
through.
characters, different
Oh
characters,
man,
different
now,
decks.
unfortunately you don't have another one, so you don't get to draw the card.
Let's
Okay.
Nope, that does. See, it's yellow right there? That's purple.
Okay.
All right, we're rolling now. We have a lead. We have a follow-up. We have the ability to play a finisher on both sides.
9.
Another bump. You both draw a good card. And you're going to re-roll to break that tie.
10.
Oh, no, he just hit his 10.
But look, you're special.
I draw one card, but I got a 6.
So you get to draw a card and you get to play. Now you may play a lead, you may play a follow-up, or if you're unlucky, he may have that dreaded finish coming at you. The Skull Crusher. So now, if you have a stop, this is where you want those stops. This will stop it from happening. You're looking for a stop submission. Oh no, we got the finish. Now, your special ability, that thing right there says that you look for skull or head. You've got one. He has to discard one card because you have one skull in play. You're going to kick it to your discard pile. All right, now you're going to roll to set the finish roll. You're going to watch and see what he gets.
5.
5,
Plus 2.
6, 7. All right, nothing on the crowd meter. That is 1. That's a 6. Now your second roll. 9. Kick out. All players discard all cards in play. The crowd is on their feet. Plus 3 to the next finish roll. Now you're rolling to see who goes next.
5.
6.
6 beats the 5. You're drawing your card. Now you're back. You have no leads in play. You must play a lead. Oh, here we go. The chin choke. Since you choked him, he's like, I'm going to return that favor. All right, now you don't have another submission in play, so you don't get to draw, but you got a lead in play, so you're going to roll for the next turn roll.
5.
9.
Big 9, you're going to draw that card. Now, once again, you've got a lead in play. You have the option to play another lead or a follow-up.
Follow up.
Oh,
The
now we're
arm
looking at an arm bender. Going to give him a big advantage in the next turn roll with a +2. Are you letting that hit? He's only got 2. You got to have 2 other. It doesn't work. All right, +2 to your next turn roll. And you're rolling.
9 plus 2, 11.
11. 6. You've got the turn roll. You're going to draw a good card. Now, you've got a lead. You've got a follow-up. Do you have that finish? Boom! Hits the unicorn ride. Now he's got... No! He turns around and plays a counter. Now, I want to show you something. This is a follow-up. It is a stop. Because it met the criteria, it doesn't look at this. It comes into play. He has now cheated a follow-up in play against you. This kicks to your discard. Now, you couldn't have played this on your turn, but because it's a stop, you can play it on his turn. All right. Now you're rolling. It stays right there. You can play a finish, you can play a lead, but you cannot play a follow-up. Because a follow-up checks for a lead. A finish checks for a follow-up. We're rolling.
9.
Oh no, we both got one, so we're going to bump. We're going to draw a card, and we're rolling again.
10.
7.
7 versus 10.
You gotta pick a card. You're special.
Your special ability.
Yep.
Now you're getting to draw a card now. You can play a lead. Or you can play a finish if you've got one, since you cheated it into play. Terror Skull's not playing fair. Playing a lead.
Does that count?
Yep, it sure does. But now he might have a stop for that lead.
That is a grapple.
Oh, that's a lead. You just kicked that one out. And that one stays into play as another lead for you.
All right, takes over, got it.
All right, well, actually, they're both still in play.
Oh, okay, okay.
So if you played something that counted for submissions, you got it.
All right, understood. Okay.
All right, you're both rolling.
10.
8.
Now, see, you're a 10.
Through a power.
You got +2 to
You get a
that,
roll. You get a card because he threw power.
I understand.
Okay.
which is very important because every time you roll that now, that's a 12 and not a 10. Oh, coming off a big finish. Terror is rising. Oh no, okay, the crowd is at 3. You're gonna set that crowd, the finish roll. You hit a technique. 6 +3. No other pluses from your other cards. You got a shot. 3 chances.
9.
8 plus 3,
8.
11.
No, this
that's not
doesn't
for
help
me.
you. That's a
Okay.
breakout. This is a finish. So you are at 8. That is a 1. Roll it again. You got 2 more shots. Submission. That's a 5. That's a 2.
Uh-oh, here it is.
Oh no.
Oh, that's it. That's
Jimmy 9, you're out.
All right.
All right. Because you were at a, hold on.
Wait, so
You
it
were
was
at
9.
6, 7, 8, 9. You kick out.
Oh, so
These get
equal
white.
to kicks
These
out.
get white.
Oh man.
Now you're at a crowd 5 +5 for your next finish. No. And your discard. All right, now you're rolling. Now we're real serious here now, guys. You got a submission.
10.
10, 7. What are you going to do? Don't forget your special.
Reroll.
Reroll.
He's going to make
his
you
special.
re-roll that. He's not going to give it to you.
9.
9 still beats the 7.
Pick up
You're
a card.
drawing a good card. Do you have a lead? You gotta play that lead. Oh no, he's gonna be digging. Do you have a stop for that
Two-handed
lead
toss.
strike or lead grapple? Okay, so that hits. You get to draw one more good card.
Draw a card.
All right. He's so excited he's dropping his cards. The Rainbow Girl can't believe she's right here, crowd meter 5. Now you're gonna roll your dice, see what you get. We got a 6.
9.
Big 9, you're drawing again. He's going for the, you don't wanna let him win turn rolls, buddy. I'm here to help you. Uh-oh, he's hitting a follow-up. He says no. He kicks that out. This goes to your discard pile. You now have a lead in play. Now you're rolling again.
7.
9.
9 again. Gotta win them turn rolls. Rainbow Girl, she is coming on strong. Still looking for a follow-up, or will she go back to the leads? She hit another follow-up. We will let it go through.
Because it's a submission, right?
No, this is a follow-up strike. That one won't get it. That's a lead or a finish. Want to hold on to that.
You gotta get it.
All right, now let me explain this card real quick. That just increased that skill by 1, so you no longer have a 5, you have a 6.
Okay.
All right, you're rolling.
6.
7.
Oh, we got a 7 on the board. We're drawing a good card. You can play a lead or you can play a follow-up. He's going for the follow-up. Oh, he returns the favor. Kicks that out. But he gives you a good card back in return. So you get to draw a card from his kindness.
You get to draw a
Each
card.
player,
too.
that's what I thought. Okay.
Yep. And now both of you are going to roll.
10.
8.
Uh-oh, now you're drawing another good card, and don't forget your special ability. Remember, your max hand size is 10, so as you're drawing cards,
Do I have to discard 2?
if you're over 10, you sure do.
Get rid of Lou.
Draw 2 cards, right?
If he lets that go through, follow-up strike. Oh, follow-up strike.
You draw 1 card. Everybody draws a card.
You get another good card. All right, here we go. It's a barn burner here. We're down to crowd meter 5.
As submission, I'm at a 6.
You're at a 6. 6 beats at 5. Don't forget his +1 right there.
Submission's
I know.
5.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
but he
I
has
have
a
plus
plus
Oh,
one.
okay, yeah, you're right. That's sorry.
All right, that he got it past you, so he gets to draw another good card. Now he's got a lead. He's got follow-up. But does he have that finish?
Okay, so you can do a lead.
You can do another lead. You can do another follow-up. He's playing another follow-up. Follow-up strike. Cards. We gotta wait to see if he's got a stop for it. He's like, no, I don't. So now you get 2 more good cards. Make sure you're not over 10.
Way over 10.
All right, you're both rolling.
10.
Big Ken.
Reroll.
Boom, he's kicking that out.
8.
7.
8 versus 7. You get to draw another good card.
That's my play.
You can play.
Finish.
Finish. Strike. He just kicked it out of there. He's like, no, you don't.
Your game's lasting a lot longer than mine and Joe's.
This is
Yeah.
like fucking Ric Flair versus Sting and like Classic Champions. Like 45 goddamn
All
minutes.
right then.
Now, your opponent's next turn roll is -1.
8.
10 minus 1, 9.
Reroll.
Boom.
6, 5.
Oh, look at that. Now you get to draw another good card. Is he going to stay with the leads? Is he going for a follow-up?
I don't remember the Ric Flair thing. Was it limousine driver?
Oh, you remember, he's the one
He's
to
going,
play.
that's right. Follow up grapple.
Just
To the
stealing,
follow-up
wheeling,
grapple.
dealing,
What do
high
you got?
flying,
You gonna
limousine
stop it?
driving.
Yeah.
You're going to give
Son of
him
a
that
gun.
follow-up and play? Oh, he's drawing 2 cards looking for a finish. And he gets a +1 to the next turn roll. What's Rainbow Girl going to do?
10.
+1.
7.
Draw a card out of your special.
He got 11. He's really wanting to take it to Rainbow Girl. All right.
When I was Rainbow Girl, I got finished on.
I've been Terrace Call twice. I won 1, lost 1. So I'm even keel right now.
All right, he hit another follow-up. He's looking for a +2 to that next turn roll. That is a follow-up. That is not a lead or a finish. That card has no effect. All right, it hits. There's a +2 coming to the next turn roll. And he hits a 7 plus a 2.
I guess. 5?
Submission.
I have 9.
So you got the turn roll. You're drawing another good card. Looking for a finish. Does he have it? Is he thinking about it? Will he draw it? Gotta have no more than 10 in your hand.
John, how many cards you got in your hand?
I got 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
One of those good cards has to go. Now, one thing to also remember, if you run out of cards, both in your deck and your hand, and you have to play, you actually win this game.
9 generics for $9. Anybody want 9 generics for $9?
Follow up.
Uh-oh. He's going for a reverse head drop follow-up grapple. Dropping you on your head.
No.
All right. If you have another grappling play, it's +2. It sees another grapple.
Reroll.
He's like, no, you can't have that.
7.
Oh, you're at a 6. His is +2. All right, you're drawing. You're looking for that finish. He's hoping for a finish. Oh, man, he's going for another follow-up grapple. He's thinking you ain't got it because you didn't have it last time. Getting him another +2.
Joe, looks like he's packing up. Should we go see if he wants to sell us something?
Yeah.
Big 11. Oh, man, he's digging. Is he finding, though? That's what we got to ask ourselves. There's a good card. There's a lead grapple. You're going to let him do that. What that card's going to let him do is discard 2 cards out of his hand to get any card he wants out of his discard pile. All right, you got to discard any 2 cards. You go into your discard pile.
And he finds a finish.
You know what he's going for.
Of course.
Uh-oh. Now it's getting serious. It's getting real serious. We're rolling.
9.
6.
Uh-oh. He's going to draw another good card. He's real excited. I wonder what he got out of there. Uh-oh. Oh, terrorizing. Do you have a stop?
No.
He's like, no. Okay, we're going to set our finish roll. So you're going to roll it. You rolled a strike. 9. You got no pluses here, but you got a +5. 14. Guess what is not on your card? You can't beat it, so that's 1, 2, 3. You cannot kick out. So the Rainbow Girl goes down to the Terror Skull.
So they have.
And that is the Super Show.
My goodness.
Card.
Now, once again, this game can be played 2 players. You can do tag team with up to 4 players.
Oh, really?
You can do Royal Rumble. The only difference in a tag match, when you and your partner roll the same skill, it's called a team up. You will high five. You will both draw and you will both play. You're basically playing 2 separate games against each other. So you're playing against this side of the table, be playing against this. 2 separate games completely. The other rule for tag team that you really need to know is same thing on the kickouts. You can team up by rolling the same skill. Also, if you want to save and play a stop for your partner, you bury your entire hand to play that stop. So you're putting yourself at a huge disadvantage.
Okay.
But it is up to 4 players with the tag team buried.
Okay.
6 players with a Royal Rumble buried.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Well, I'm gonna put that on YouTube.